Another year.
Another dime.
Oh wow! Holy shit! I did
You were
not know you
wrong.
were aware.
You
I was
were
completely wrong. I was completely wrong. So
Never predictable.
Eddie did not show us what he's going to be coming to this formal event in. I guess it was the pink suit from the first episode.
No, I thought about that, but then I was like, no.
That'd have been good.
We'll switch it up.
I'm in my pajamas.
You never want to be seen wearing the same thing twice. You know, you got to switch it up. Got to always keep the people wanting more. Keep people on their
This is
toes.
why you have
I feel like
2,000 jerseys.
Yes.
I'm gonna get naked.
That's crazy. Eddie just called me out with that one because in most podcasts I'm wearing my Spider-Man shirt and my Synth Boy hat. This is different what I'm wearing right now, actually.
It's true.
This is my
Nice
pajamas.
class.
I'm going to bed right after this.
He's probably going to go to bed during this.
True. Like that one episode we had where we all went to bed.
There
in our
you go.
pajamas.
Yeah.
There we go. Honestly, we
Reminiscing
actually
already.
we need to do just kind of rip right into this. But
Guys,
but
welcome
really
to-
quick,
There's a lot.
it's been a year.
It's been a
It's
year.
Been a year.
It's actually
And this
birthday
is our
glass
50th
Well,
episode, by the way.
Cheers.
Both at the
Actually-
same time.
Actually,
We're
when
gonna-
this comes out, it'll have been a year.
Year
well,
and well,
1 year, 1 day less than a year.
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
Technically, actually, no, it'll be 365
Why don't-
days because there's a leap year this year, right?
Why don't
Yeah,
we just
something like
drop
that.
it
Yeah.
the day after?
No.
No,
That'll mess up
fuck
our
you.
algorithm. What's wrong with you?
You didn't think?
Have you learned anything
think,
over this
buddy?
year?
It was a leap year, 365 days. It works, guys. Yay, we did it. Oh yeah, because we started uploading on Thursdays.
365.
Yeah. So we
years
even like catch on
of-
from the. Yeah. We're
Boy,
solid. So
we really thought ahead well here.
We're so
God.
good at stuff sometimes.
We plan everything.
We're so
Anyways,
Hot
to
and
celebrate
sexy.
our 1 year birthday, we are gonna tier list all our past videos from episode 1
Every
to
single one.
49.
I remember when my favorite YouTuber Harry did this, and it took him literally 24 hours. Are we gonna do the same thing where we watch all of them?
No,
yeah,
I
that'd
don't
be,
think so.
yeah, that'd be cool.
50 hours of content, everybody, coming
I'll
at
call
you
off
right
of work.
now.
I will call off of work right now.
I have a
You'll-
life.
I don't need much convincing. Just tell me and
Harry,
I'll
you
call
don't
off
gotta lie
of
to
work.
us.
What
I think
what-
Ethan will
I
be
have
asleep
better
through like
things
halfway
to
through the
do.
first
How about
episode. If you
Harry,
could.
just digging the hole deeper.
I didn't take the melatonin yet, so I'm still up.
Thank God we're recording. So
Just
What about
off
life
of a
perspectives?
quick glance, what I will say is I do think our thumbnail game has gotten exponentially better.
this is
and I mean-
terrible. This is terrible. And this
Which
is
one?
me. Wait, no.
I think a lot of the early ones.
No,
are
that
pretty
was
good.
me, you cunt.
I thought that was me. Wait, which is the one that I did? That I made
The
it,
one
like,
Seth
wait,
did
no,
not
I'm
do.
sorry.
The one he did not
Eddie, I'm sorry. What was the one I?
No,
There's
it's
one I made
bad.
that I hate.
I won't lie.
You
There's
can
one that
tell
I- this
Seth's
one,
fighting to
this one,
recover.
this one.
No, he's fighting to recover right
this
now,
one.
and it's it's
Nice save.
frankly, Seth, it's a little
What a
pathetic.
save.
Okay, you could just admit that you didn't like the thumbnail, okay, and then tell him what you would do differently. Because like now you're a dick.
I
You
know
just
what
own
I
up
would do
to it.
differently. It's not immersive at all. It's just two guys in the front of a picture. It's terrible.
It's just color grading, but this one's so much just fucking noise in the background. This is the first one I ever got like comments on from you guys because it was actually horrendous.
Which one?
The Christmas.
Oh yeah, that one.
It was bad. That was bad.
And like you guys don't like stand out quite as much. It's because we weren't using the corner of your guys' kitchen to take all of our thumbnail pictures.
So we've come up with a recipe here. This is it. It's go in the corner. That's thumbnail corner, and then use drop shadow in Photoshop, and that's how you make a thumbnail. It's awesome.
It really is.
It's not that hard.
But let's rip right into it. Let's get started with this one. And now we'll go pretty fast on a lot of these, but I want to say on this one is that this is when we didn't really have a format for these podcasts, and we just decided we were going to talk about whatever shit we wanted.
Was this first episode you're talking about?
Yeah, I figured we'd just go from the start.
Yeah,
Right?
no, yeah, for sure. We have them in order, I think. But yeah, Cars 2 was obviously the better one.
Yeah. So
This one featured Ethan in the Void, Seth without glasses, and Eddie in his
And Seth
home
without a
in
beard.
Colorado.
ink attire.
No, I was in Colorado. I was in
He
Oregon.
was in Oregon.
Were you?
Oh, you were in Oregon at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first Class Liquors location was Oregon. So
I think we just ranted the whole time. We didn't.
I thought like we had a pretty decent conversation about cars, but it was all right.
It was it was our introductory one. That was where it started.
Yeah, I think it's like a fine jumping off point. You know.
Yeah. I don't even know how we made it last an hour. Like, we must have talked about so much random
Oh, we
bullshit
talked about a bunch
Well,
of stuff because remember then we
You
didn't have like
spent a minute yelling at me for getting off of the podcast, walking away, and grabbing a McFlurry from my mom.
I remember that. And then like I know the start of the podcast is literally you just getting a phone call.
And not
And I
responding
lost
to
my
it,
damn
and then just
mind.
hanging up.
So
Back when Seth was a hothead.
yeah, now I'm cool. Famously.
For the
I don't
record,
yell.
Harry has always been a hothead. He will always
For
be
the
a
record,
hothead.
for the record.
And he is only going to prove me right with his reaction to this response I'm doing right now. If you hear Harry mimicking me, it's because it is proof that he is a hothead.
I think
The
this
man
goes in
is-
arson.
Burning his
Yeah,
head.
it's not like
His
it's
head
not like
is
top
on
quality.
fire.
I don't know. I'd say,
But
I'd
he's
put
no
it,
liar.
I put it like in the middle.
Because his pants aren't on fire.
Well,
it is just his head.
I say it goes in the middle, but because his first one, it like
yeah,
deserves that
sentimental
rank. I agree with
value.
that one.
I can
Sentimental, nostalgia, or like like
Nostalgia.
without this one, there wouldn't be episode 1, guys. Without that, I don't know if that makes
Yeah, without
any
episode
sense.
1, there would not be episode 1.
Yeah, without
Correct.
Seth's first YouTube video, there would. Oh,
See,
Hey, delete
hey,
the out there, buddy. Okay.
that's just your.
I would like
show
to
you that
point
if
out-
we didn't upload episode 1, we would have never
Yeah.
started.
yeah.
I'd like
It's
to
been-
point
it's been-
out-
started.
It's been.
And I
Some,
would've
you know
said,
what?
"We
It's been a
paid
year.
Harry
Some things never
$20."
change.
Seth promised to drop a video to advertise the glass liquors, and was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm gonna make this big video, and I'll advertise the glass liquors in it." Episode 1. It has now been a year. Seth hasn't hit the record button for that video. So,
If I showed you all my video ideas list, I'd break down in tears right now. So I think arson.
it's a blank Google document
ours
for
is-
those asking.
No, it is
Right.
not. There's so many ideas, but I don't do any
There's
of
a
them.
lot. So number 2. Let's head on to number 2.
This one was fine. I thought this one was chaos and all over the place. The one moment I remember is when Ethan's telling the story about when he went to the lake, and me and Harry got into this like fake like fist fight, and Harry actually punched his camera.
That was this one.
Oh,
And
yeah,
knocked
that
him.
was this
Yeah,
one.
it was
We-
so
When I
funny.
went to
That's
the
probably one of my
lake-
favorite moments.
We
When
had
you went
the
to the
blank-
river, remember when you went to the river with Josh and your brother, and
Oh, yeah.
it was terrible, and you got like you had burgers.
Yeah, I went camping and I froze my ass off. You're right. Okay.
We had
Yeah.
we had the blanket bit at the beginning. I liked the blanket bit. That was funny.
We need to bring that bit back, dude.
And then
You're doing it right now, no?
This is a
Another
jacket.
key
Seth.
moment from this one is
You're a
I remember
jacket.
I remember we looked back at
You will
this
jack it if you ask him
podcast
to.
Yeah.
to find out what Ethan's
have to
favorite
ask him.
cake. To find
Yeah,
out what Ethan's
what
favorite
his
cake
favorite
flavor
cake
was. Like, because we were making him a birthday cake, and then there was the whole bit where he said, "I like carrot cake without the carrot bits," and we were like, "That's just spice cake." And we had that whole argument. It was so funny.
Yeah, this is this. So the thing is that with these first two, the one was posted on my birthday, and then the second was posted on Harry. So this one, like our theme for this one was birthdays. You know, kind of.
It was supposed to be.
Loosely.
Chaotic but fun. I say Bucky's.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
feel like it was all over the place.
I think it was better than
a bad
the
one.
first one quality wise, but yeah,
It doesn't.
It still
Yeah,
wasn't-
have the.
still wasn't up there.
But it was a good thumbnail though. This is a thumbnail that I really like.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's minimalist,
Cleanness.
and we go from minimalism to the exact opposite.
We go to
We-
Seth's
we go to,
thumbnail.
we go to
section.
like your grandparents' garage where they have
Now this is
all
one
the-
that my mother listened to and decided that she
classic.
hated all of us.
She hates me.
Harry
now.
especially. I remember like so we were driving. We were doing a road trip at the time when we. I think we had just dropped it pretty much. Me and Eddie, and we were with his mom, and I think she out loud to one of Harry's opinions said "fuck you." It was crazy.
I don't know if she said that.
Dude.
Not,
I don't.
That was
she's
that
got,
was Eddie.
look,
you
she,
said
look,
that was
she's
Eddie's
not a
mom?
glass licker, all right? She's got some
I-
nuance, all right? She
Wait,
knows how
wait.
to...
That was
She said-
Eddie's
she
mom
literally
that said that.
like, I hate
Yeah.
Harry. She said something along those lines.
I remember
Eddie's
that 'cause,
mom.
Like, Eddie came back.
Please
like,
tune in for this episode so we can all say that. Thank you for being one that agrees with us when
How
we
would
say
she know to tune
fuck
in if
Harry.
it's within, How would she know to tune in if it's within the episode? You're telling her to tune in.
Fuck you, Harry.
This
is our
is
first
where we
cheer
all
list.
say, fuck you.
This is our first tier list video.
And
Yeah,
they
full
all
circle.
said, Fuck
This
yeah.
one is pretty good. I thought this was fine. Some of you had some
was fun.
terrible movie takes, but that's all right.
Apparently, people don't like Arthur Christmas. I still watched it when I set up my Christmas tree, so
It's the British people for me.
It is the British people.
I love that
British
movie.
people don't deserve Christmas happiness.
Let's go,
that
Kansas
is
beat
an
BYU.
insane-
Let's go. Let's
Did they?
go. Let's go.
Really?
Holy shit.
Damn.
Yes. Suck it, Mormons.
And
Starting
guess who
their
beat
losing-
Kansas?
Us.
ASU, yeah, they did. That's true. I'm gonna say the Christmas one. That was fun. I feel like I had a lot of fun. We just that's.
I think that's an A tier
It's-
one. Yeah, that was like
I-
our
I-
first
I-
one with like an actual
Arson.
theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arson.
Now the next one, not so much.
This
I'm
one.
not a huge fan of this one. I can't even
This
remember
one
anything from this
dragged,
one.
man.
It was
I
you
feel like I
talking
remember
about going
dragging
back to
'cause
ASU and Harry reaching 1,000, and then we just talked.
It was just supposed to be
Yeah.
a recap podcast, just about like where we were in life.
We've
which
been
we
meaning to
deviated
do
from
one
a
of
little bit.
those, but like I feel like it's just like
Oh, and I told the whole
hard to
story
do
of like
those
the
because
gummy
how
bear.
could
We don't do
Yeah.
that, dude.
like it's hard to talk about like where we are in life, like other than videos like this where it's like okay, a year from the first episode, where are we at? It's like
Yeah.
it's like a milestone thing.
Yeah. So.
We hint at it. We tell
I think-
you what's going on.
Pretty
Don't keep
much,
it
yeah.
secret.
That's the point of the podcast. Is
Well,
like
thi-
it's supposed to
this
be,
one
like, a
also
record
had a
of our
punching
lives.
thing.
All of our podcasts have punching things. We all fight each other. We hate
It's
each
true.
other.
Dude, shut up!
God damn it, did it again. It doesn't ever get that funny though, I will say. Which is probably why he keeps doing it. He knows we'll laugh at
He
it. At least I'll
knows we'll
at
laugh at it. It's cheap laughs for him.
it. It's still
Man,
down.
he doesn't try with his humor.
Jesus Christ.
Smack it onto your dick. Oh wait, no, that's a
we are the
computer.
last Pringle in Harry's can.
I want to see if I just like.
I don't think I've ever seen Harry eat Pringles.
That's a good point. Would be cannibalism.
POV, Harry's the barbarian.
I would do this bit.
No!
but- Oh god.
That's so me.
This
I
one.
just screenshot that and
I don't know,
I'm
this-
going to use that.
That one
one.
can go cars for me.
Yeah, that
I would
one's
say-
cars probably.
Cars are.
I
I
would
don't know
even,
whether they
dare
go
I say
Funyuns.
Funyuns?
I'd say
I don't know, I
Funyuns,
feel like-
to be honest.
I
just
feel like
can't-
it's just-
It's probably
wasn't.
the. It's supposed
we gotta have to have a floor somewhere. Like it might not necessarily be bad, but compared, I feel like especially lately, you're gonna struggle to find one that's as not good as this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot better over time.
This next one was without Ethan, so I has to go San Diego. too.
This becomes. I just want to point
There
out
was
this
a mini
becomes
stretch of time.
stretch of. Some glass liquor was out. I think all 5 of these. I don't think we were full glass liquor.
Yeah,
This,
yeah. We were
this one was
This
shot
one
in
maybe
person.
we had all. The episode 8 maybe we had all, but I think.
episode
Oh,
8.
we
We did
missed
have all
something.
of us. Yeah.
Okay.
It was just 3
So-
weeks of me having to figure out how to do the podcast with my family. I figured out how to use my laptop to record in that time, and I was also just trying to figure shit out. So
Even
This
though,
is when Ethan learned how to use a computer.
Yeah.
even though Ethan's not in this one, I think I like it San Diego because it's cool that it comes right from our Christmas special into this podcast.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
it
was a
it
tie-in. We did a
also
tie-in.
it's also our only fully in person podcast, which I'd
which
like
is
to
a
do
little
more of.
weird.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, now that
that's
we
gonna
all
be
live in the
hard.
same state, yeah, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure we can figure it out. So yeah, I would agree. I think San Diego.
sweet.
I'm so disappointed I wasn't able to finish that eggnog and cookie.
Dude, that cookie was so awful with all that frosting.
Oh,
It
dude, it
was.
was so much sugar.
Like that cookie's great, but it's a frosting.
So
that's
here's
just
here's a
overkill.
little lore drop. We were supposed to do the Doug challenge then. Around the time as that one.
I forgot about that.
But
And
then,
then
but then
Ethan-
Ethan couldn't come
Ethan
up
got
for
the
that.
shits. No, he got
That's-
sick.
I did. That wasn't. Well, there was a
So
couple
he
of things
lied.
that were happening at that
So you
time.
lied.
He
to
lied
us.
to us. He hated us.
I see how it is.
It's when Ethan was
Um,
the new glass liquor to the group, so he didn't really know so well. It's like getting a new Impractical Joker. It's kind of weird.
Nah, there was just a lot happening at that time.
Yeah, you're the Mur.
At least I'm not Sal. That would be Seth. Let's get that out of the way. Sal.
Sal's the
Okay with
funniest
that.
one.
Sal's really funny.
Sounds probably
Yeah.
like the most popular one.
I
Okay.
wouldn't say he's the funniest. I
think
like
Q
Q.
or Joe.
I like Q and Joe. Yeah, they're my two.
They might be the funniest, but he's
Sa-
definitely the most
Sal was
popular.
Sal was the funniest to get punished, and that's why they always like even if like he didn't lose, like they talked about this. They made him like lose on purpose with points because like like ratings went up whenever it was Sal getting punished because he was like the funniest reactions ever.
Yeah. That's what they had when they had like the big live.
Because like Q
punishment
just
thing.
didn't give a shit if they ever did
Sal.
anything to him. Like Q just did not give a shit.
I don't know enough about Impractical Jokers. So.
Anyway,
I watched so much.
This is another one that
Jokers.
Ethan wasn't here for. I think this one's good. I'm sure we'll touch on this one this New Year's.
I gotta say,
Eddie was in
Colorado
now.
You were in Colorado.
Set change.
I think this one was for a long time. This one was my favorite.
Yeah, we had. I was in 3 different locations by episode 6 of the podcast.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't remember much of this one really.
We
I
just
remember
talked about our
this.
resolutions.
Wasn't this the one where you did the shaving cream monster?
Oh, I did do the shaving cream on. Okay, yeah,
That's
that's
why I like this one a lot.
San Diego for me, dude.
This
I
is also when
love
Bobai made his
this one.
debut. Bobai
Bobai.
podcast debut.
Of a podcast.
I'm sorry, Ethan. The ones you're not interrupting. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you're
Oh,
just-
and we completely forgot to mention that I had blue hair in some of those.
And I had purple
Where
hair
did,
for
what
a
did that
couple.
start? That would have been here, right?
It was on episode 2, I think.
It was
episode 2 or 3.
no, it was episode 3, 4, and 5, and then
wait,
I
I
immediately changed.
I
when
just
got back
noticed
to
you had it
Colorado.
right.
And mine was 4 and 5, or 5 and 6.
I think you probably kept it a little bit longer. Yeah, 5 and 6. It looks like.
Yeah, mine just washed out quickly. It wasn't.
Yeah, because you didn't
actual
do
bleached.
as much as I did, because you're.
You didn't get harassed at a Disneyland. Get called Tyler Blevins by some passerby. We're
Never forget
committed.
that. Honestly, but that.
What
like,
if Eddie got a low taper fade? That's an old one.
That's
an old one.
but like it was so that wasn't even the funniest part. The funniest part is when me and Seth are in the new like San Fran Tokyo Land and they play the fucking Pon Pon song while I'm standing there with my blue hair and me and Seth are like, oh shit, my parents are like, what the fuck are you talking about? What's a Pon Pon? What's a ninja? What's Fortnite?
I think I have a video of it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
If I search hard enough.
That was so funny to me. Because I didn't know
really
Pon
good.
Pon was even Japanese.
You just found some like random song. I'm sure is like the lore for it, and then he's like, "All right, well, make a silly dance now."
All right, so that one's San Diego.
Yeah, I say so.
I mean, I honestly, I'd put it in A. I don't know. I feel like that bit was funny, but I don't really remember anything else.
Me neither. I thought someone said that it was like one of your favorites for a while or something.
It was mine at least. I just felt like conversation was good in it.
That's fair. I just don't
funny
remember
bit.
it, but that's fine.
If we
yeah.
want to move it down, that's okay. But I personally,
I don't really care. Fight of the Flicks. I just say F tier just because there's only 2 of us, and it was
all
just.
right. It was just us doing movies and like.
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
literally just put Pirates of the Caribbean at the top because we like it the most. Like we didn't even like take it seriously.
It was sick. Exactly how I wanted it to go.
Exactly.
Seth
And then-
actually texted me. I should tell the story now. In advance for that episode, he said, "Hey, listen, there's gonna be some like controversial take I need to have here. I need you and Harry to get off. It needs to be just me and Eddie because I can persuade him to put Pirates of the Caribbean at the top.
Make up an
if
excuse
you guys
why
aren't
you can't
You
there."
don't have to persuade me.
Wait,
I like
Eddie, I
Pirates
thought-
of the Caribbean. I have a
Ethan,
Pirates of
I
the
thought you had the
Caribbean
shits.
tattoo.
You said you had the runs, or
Yeah, Ethan always.
No,
has if Ethan's on a podcast,
No, that was
he has a run.
that was the one where Ethan just fucking ignored us.
was it that?
And-
It was that one.
I think I
Yeah,
had something scheduled.
you were-
Maybe
you were sick.
work
You were
or
sick.
sick.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to do it with us, and then you were sick.
I remember. I think at one point I had to go like silence you and Alexi from watching like Breaking Bad. I'm pretty sure.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's whatever.
And then we got the best podcast, and I like this one because I thought this was a good idea. This was like our first like little like game idea.
like we built something. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought we had some pretty good ideas in that one, like some funny ones and everything. Personally, I think it's like maybe what's the B tier?
Bucky's.
Bucky's. Yeah, I think it's that one. Like I don't remember anything particularly funny from that one, but I think it was like a solid idea, and I thought
I was. I don't remember it being like bad.
Yeah.
I conversation flowed well. Good thumbnail. Yeah,
Sweet.
all right thumbnail.
Bro's glazing himself right now.
was
That
gonna
thumbnail.
say.
That was the one.
I'm allowed to self.
Man, this thumbnail sucked for the next one.
That's
Man,
like-
that was
when-
not
when the
terrible.
When the D&D podcast comes out, you better not say anything, Seth. And I'm like, damn, that art went out. They came out really good.
like that. That's always funny because my grandma. My grandma always does that when she cooks something and she's like, wow, this turned out really good. And I'm like, Yeah, you made it, so good job.
I could just picture like Eddie at his grandma's place, like, bro's doing tricks on it.
Dude,
And his grandma's like, what? What are you talking about?
He's like talking to a pretend chat, and she's like,
She just immediately has a stroke.
He's like, chat, is this real? And his grandma's like, Eddie, what the fuck are you talking about?
"This is why we're calling the psych ward."
That was genuinely me with the teriyaki chicken I made this week. I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to make this for myself. I love it so much.
It was
It was
That's
pretty
me
good.
with my
good.
my steak, dude.
I was
When make a
surprised.
good
That's
steak,
why.
make
I
a
was
good
like,
steak.
dude, I hope this at least just tastes like chicken at the very least. That was like, I think my standards were so low. I'm not good at chicken cooking, but we found it.
Yeah,
out.
you are.
Anyways, shut up.
Best
I
bucket.
think-
Zombie attack. Yeah, this one was
Apocalypse
without
one.
Harry.
Yes.
And we weren't even meaning to talk about this on this episode. We just kind of got sidetracked. And I honestly thought it was pretty good. I thought we had a really kind of fun... I feel like we had a decent conversation about it, but since we didn't really plan on it, we didn't really... We kind of like... We had like... We naturally flowed into it, and it started well, and then it just kind of started going to a point where we were like, oh, we don't really know what we're talking about here.
Yeah. We had like some questions formulated, but I think some of it got a little like stagnant at times.
Yeah.
It was all right to me. I can see it in like Bucky's personally.
I could put it in Bucky or Cars. Honestly, I might just throw it in Cars just because
Cars
Harry
gets
wasn't
on
there.
there.
And, yeah. So...
Aw.
Ethan? Any say?
I like how when Ethan's not there, we throw up
Anything?
us tier. When I'm not there, you guys lower it one.
Oh man, it's the dichotomy of, or what's the duality of.
Don't use words I don't know names of.
I don't even think I know the name.
You and
of
your
it.
nuances.
I think it was fun. I remember the funniest bit of Zombie Attack, I think, is when we're like, "Oh, Harry, what would you do?" And Harry's like, "Dude, I would jerk off. Like, I would just
Harry
go
wasn't
crazy." on
there.
myself." Who said they would jerk off?
Are you just making stories?
He's just like
Do
making
you
shit
know
up.
where
Probably
are?
you.
Wait,
You probably said that. That's a
no,
you thing to
I
say.
remember
Liar.
in my head. No, I
wasn't
who
there.
said they were gonna jerk off?
Probably you.
I would never say that, guys. I don't make inappropriate jokes like
You're
that.
fight clubbing right now. You're fucking fight clubbing.
Fight clubbing? What's fight clubbing, Seth? What are you talking about?
He's rage rated.
Yeah. Tell me, what is he talking about, Brad Pitt? Kill them all? Okay.
All right. Bucket list.
Yeah, I think this was actually pretty good. I like this conversation. We had a lot of good talks about like stuff. I
Yeah.
think I still have the notes thing on my phone.
Yeah, it was cool
that's from
to
an
see,
old one, so
see
I
what
wouldn't,
everyone's
but-
like wanting to experience. I think that'd be arson for me.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think for just like showing about actual like
Yeah.
stuff. I think it was good. It was very fun.
And then Harry takes over the podcast. I think that one's got
ST.
awful thumbnail. I did a terrible job on that. I think this is this was legitimately no. It's this one, a different one. But like that was one of the last thumbnails I ever did before we're like, Seth, you do it now.
Now it's your turn.
Well, you've tagged back in for some good ones. I really like the.
The Deadpool
We'll
Wolverine
get
one.
to it.
I will admit
Deadpool
I
Wolverine.
cooked. I did. Cook
I
on
love that one. I love that thumbnail.
I love it, Charlie. I love it.
I love it. I just love that thumbnail. Harry rules
I
all.
think it was fun. I don't think it's S tier. It was like
No,
kinda fun to
it
do.
was just like a bunch of like little burner questions you had after the first episode.
Yeah, I
right?
thought it was kind of fun. I liked our little heated conversation because Seth thought he could fight a bear.
I had held
that was
that
Ethan.
for.
That was Ethan. I thought I could fight a wolf. He fought a bear.
Both delusional. You're both fucking idiots.
I could fight a wolf.
Put me in a ring with a
Crocodile.
bear, and I'll
That's
tell you
good.
who comes out.
What kind of bear? Like an animal bear or a gay man bear?
Did you do this in the podcast?
Put me in a ring with a bear, and I close the door.
I'm pretty sure the door's already closed to the ring because it's how
Even better.
Don't-
from the ring to the screen to the pen to the
And to the
king.
king?
Whoa.
Where's my crown?
Where's my bear?
Honey, where's my crown?
That's my bling.
So we're gonna go ahead and put this in arsenic. That.
Yeah, I like our.
That's fair. Yeah, I think it was pretty fun. And then we got our first little game show, first Alexi appearance as well.
This was kind of in person.
First guest.
Yeah, this is kind of in person. This was my first costume change,
Oh, shit.
and everyone hated it except for me, and I thought it was hilarious.
Well, for me, it was just weird because it was the first
Sitting-
time
You
in
were
the
gonna
same
sit
room
next to you.
shirtless.
Was it your dream?
In hindsight, I can finally tell you guys what happened. Eddie started giving me Hershey's Kisses, and I was like, "Oh, these are great." And then, like, when you guys are like looking away, you're trying to think of an answer. Eddie whispered in my ear, "If you want a real kiss, you have to turn off the camera." And I was like, "Dude, what?" And then he put the red tint on the camera as like a guys, look, it's like a special effect. You guys couldn't see everything that was happening behind those red tints. Me and Eddie were making the fuck out, and it was. He was already shirtless, and we went back onto Seth's bed, which again the tint kind of like froze the camera a little bit. Some weird.
Okay, all right.
And we just.
We get it. It says here. We get it.
Floopy would put this in S tier because he got to see me with my shirt off.
True. I just love this episode. I love I like the clip of you and Harry when I did the give me top.
Oh yeah,
that's what it ended on, right?
I really like the fucking slideshow. It was great.
I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, I think that was one of our best like themed shows.
It was a fun gimmick.
Yeah.
Which this is what I'm gonna have to remember is what was episode 12.5.
It was just when we did the one that was like the newlywed show where like we like asked like remember questions about each other. And we're like,
that's where we learned that Ethan likes the smell of rain. A lot.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's where we
learned
the
smell of rain.
That's
something Tucson has a lot of.
Who edited this one? Did you guys see Ethan?
I think it was me.
What?
Which one?
Describe for the audio listeners. I'm not gonna.
Ethan. So it's like the default position it puts your video when you put it in Premiere, and so Ethan isn't like transferred to his corner correctly, so you see like just like a fraction of him.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
and I remember I was like, "Hey guys, I'm not visible," and you guys were like, "No, that's fine."
Fair enough.
You guys are like, "No, actually, this might be for the best." Okay, Ethan, can you just stay?
You filmed in the void anyways. Like it's the same thing.
The void. Isn't that crazy?
I've had that mistake before where I've exported and I look it over, and I'm like, "Oh shit."
Bring it back.
This one was kind of tough because we like didn't know we were gonna do it in 2 parts, but yeah, it was the whole thing.
Well, it's because I had Fridays, and I looking back on it, I did kind of spam remind you guys. I'm like, guys, I got work in like 2 hours. I work in an hour. You know, I was tweaking, so we were like, okay, maybe we should just split this into 2 parts. Was the consensus we reached later.
And then we got oh wait, which one do we want to put? Oh, I think that one's probably like Bucky's. Like it's not as good as the first one, you know. But it was still fun. I thought I like that. I like that kind of like game show style, kind of get to know each other. Then this one,
I really like this one.
I thought this one was pretty good. I thought we did a pretty good job on that one.
Of course, you like this one, Harry.
I liked mine because it had otters in it. So.
Well, it was like a cool concept of like building your own theme park of like we had that gimmick in the past with which gimmick? The Best Podcast. Basically, it was like the same kind of gimmick where we're like building it off different things. But instead of just like people, like we had different like what's the theme, what's like some attractions. So I really liked that.
Yeah,
I'd put it Arson or San Diego.
I'd say Arson. Yeah,
I'd say Arson.
Then we got the hot takes one. I like this one. I really like the way Harry edited this wheel in there. I think that one's pretty good. But also at the same time, I don't know. It was all right.
It was funny because we had to like we had to like somehow like avoid like talking about.
I would say
there's
like
races.
The first one was race.
The heaviest hitters.
Like out of all of them, there's like
because I crafted it to be like the most like ambiguously evil like topics.
And I remember when race first came up, we were like, "So, dude, NASCAR's like not great."
Yeah,
like,
well, that's what I was hoping.
Better.
Like that was my intention. Is I was like, yeah, something about like racing. So
yeah.
I think
we did a point system. How did
that one?
Whoever
that's why I didn't like about it
take.
as much. Yeah, because it was so we got kind of like we kind of lost the plot on that one. I felt like.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you don't have to watch for the plot. Am I right, boys?
Hey,
that's all you watch for.
So, anyways, probably Arson tier. I'd say.
Sure. Yeah, I can see it there.
Yeah.
And then we have, I know a lot of people like this one, the Staggered Podcast.
Their podcast was so fun.
I've always wanted to do another
one. Should we take back the curtain a little bit? Like, explain,
yeah, it's time to take back the curtain.
It's time to take
back
1
year.
Okay. Again. So we pretty much it's staggered, right? Like it's you're watching someone else, but it wasn't like we were just watching one other person or something. The way we did it was that Eddie went first, and he just recorded himself sitting alone for a fucking hour with his dog.
It was awful.
It sounds awful. Were you on your phone at all, or did you just straight man it? I forget.
He was on his phone.
I had to go on my phone a few times because otherwise I couldn't like kill the time in my mind. I would have to like talk.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
So I had to do something to distract myself to be like. And obviously, it's not like I'm listening to you, so I'm not being disrespectful to anyone. So.
I felt disrespected.
And I went
You
second, or I only had Eddie.
Fuck you.
I only had Eddie to riff off of.
Yeah.
Was
And
so-
Ethan went last.
Yeah.
It was Eddie.
I went
Seth
last.
went last.
Oh
Seth
yeah,
went last.
Seth went last. There's the one thing where Seth.
So earlier in the day, I think Eddie recorded either the day before or in the morning that we were planning on like putting it all together. But he recording in the morning, and I remember like I passed through for something, and Harry's like, "Oh, I need you," and I rushed into his room with him and did my little like, look at this fucking idiot, because I thought I was talking about like Eddie or Ethan. I thought it was Ethan, to be fair. But then later on, I found out I was like, oh, me. He's talking about me.
It was a perfect fit, dude.
It was so
like
fucking funny.
Taking advantage of the environment to make a funny ass fucking thing. Like the cheese ball thing too, dude, where we both had the same bucket of cheese balls. Dude. What?
It was hard. You actually killed it.
I have a big mouth, dude. What can I say?
A big mouth. Ethan, how did you feel doing the Stagger podcast?
I liked it. It was hard because I could tell Eddie and Harry were like, they were trying to fill in the void and leave some room, but like again, it gets really hard for them. So I could tell like, especially like, but there were some parts in it I think I really liked, and it was when I was like, I would like be like, and Harry, don't get mad, or oh Seth, I hear you, like calm down, and like it would call it correctly. And like I think especially there was like one part where I knew Seth would get mad at what was said, and I was like, dude, Seth, calm down. And you're like, I won't calm down. Later on, I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah.
It's so funny, like trying to predict how the other
You read
person's
me.
talking.
You remember me very well.
I'd say that's San Diego. That was like a creative concept from us too.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It was really fun. Waterman Frenzy.
Where we looked up different
This one's fun.
Waterman like articles. Yeah,
This one's fun. It was fun. I think we fell into a little bit of a hole of just like
Yeah, we just sped around. We were just like, look at all these
we
things.
sped around, and then we all had like our own that we just want to like keep being like, oh, this one, then this one, then this one,
And then,
then this
and
one.
they were like, oh, this one's Harry. Oh, this one's fucking Ethan. And then, which is
was-
looking kind of funny. But
I
was
think
a
that
little
might have
bit
been
of a
the
mess.
start. That might have been the
Cars.
start of the tag yourself thing, where we're all like, guys, this is literally me, and this is why. That was like the start of it.
yeah, I agree.
I can see this one in Cars.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Like, people have talked about Florida Man so many times. This one was fun. I liked the little ghost stories one.
This one was
Especially
okay,
Seth
good.
paying a bunch of money to see that none of our houses
So funny.
we like Ethan and I had jump scares, right? Or like I messed with. my
We would
filters.
keep putting pictures up.
Oh, yeah, that was when
Yeah.
that started. F tier.
That's when I started spamming the FNAF VHS pictures and being like, guys,
F
We
tier.
had a-
it's
F tier.
scary.
I remember
Started.
the intro for it was really funny. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I just remember it being funny.
Let me see.
Yeah, pretty fun episode. I thought just we kept the theme pretty cool.
Yeah,
The vibes
I'd
are
say
there.
either Bucky's or Arson.
I'll see it in Bucky's probably. I think it
Yeah.
was alright.
Oh yeah, the one where you started doing the fire, and I was like, "Is my house on fire?"
Oh,
and I just,
I remember you like walked around like a toddler. I think was what I thought. So you're like, "My house is okay."
yeah, that was pretty funny.
I loved it.
Dream house. Oh, this is like our dream life one. I think it's
That's
fine.
right. That's right. Yeah. It was. I remember. I'm still thinking about a lot of this.
I'm gonna say right now, I feel like this one, the best candy one, and the sports quiz, probably all like meh.
I like sports quiz. Well,
The sports quiz was fun, but I just
fun.
felt bad because Ethan wasn't very
Well,
involved in it.
that's what made it really funny too. Is like Ethan.
I
Just
believe that
couldn't,
was the
like-
first one I edited too.
Really?
That's when I started editing. I think,
That's cool.
yeah.
I think we
I-
were earlier
I-
in the game.
What was
Maybe
the
I was.
candy
I don't
one?
Oh, it was like a candy tier list.
It was the bracket fight.
Oh, candy bracket. Yeah. See, I don't know. I
It was
wasn't.
all right.
Yeah, that was
I'd
just one of
say-
the ones where it's like that's a good filler week one. That was like
say-
I think before season 2, like I think we're getting somewhat close to when we had to like be like, okay, we're running out of ideas. Let's take a break and recoup. Where
Yeah.
like that was like where it started to show itself a
I'd
little
say
bit.
in the order of Arson, Bucky's, Cars 2, it would be Sports, Candy, Dreamhouse. Like I see them all differently. Like with idea creativity wise and like how well the podcast went. Like Dreamhouse was kind of nothing.
I mean,
but-
honestly,
I
I think we
would
could lump
switch-
greatest video game ever into this too.
I would switch out Candy and
Sports.
no, Candy and Dream Life. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
I did like
Fair enough.
Dream
I'd
Life.
put Dream Life
Because
and
I like that
Bucky's.
the Dream Life one is a little bit more personal, whereas Candy.
It's
I do
it's
enjoy
like-
the moments on the podcast where we do get personal and it's like unveiling
You like
that
it
curtain and we're
personal.
like we're people.
That's
you know,
fine.
like,
I like
instead
that.
of just like the
I do
host,
like the
yeah.
quizzes we do. We should do more quizzes. We haven't done this in a while. I think that was maybe our last one.
I think actually.
Yeah, video games. I'd probably put that one in Cars.
Did we do like a tier list of it or?
It was like our Mount Rushmore.
Like who would we
Yeah.
have as our top 4 games?
And it was like, I mean, we always talk about video games almost in every podcast we mentioned. Like, so it was like,
Yeah, like
to have a
yeah,
whole topic based on it is like, oh,
a little repetitive.
Uh,
And then we got the Minecraft one. That's another nice themed episode. I
Who's
think
it, Car?
that one's pretty good.
What a poorly aged video.
no, it's not that poor. It's not that poor.
It was so fun.
Guys,
It was
get
fun
on
to
the
make.
Glick SMP.
Well, it's like, we didn't say it was going to last forever.
I supposed to
It
say this,
lasted
like, this
a
will last
month.
forever.
Lasted 2 months.
It lasted 4 months.
Oh.
Did it?
5 months.
I felt like it made it through the summer.
year.
Like it was towards the end of the summer when it like died down.
Yeah, it was May to.
I don't fucking remember.
No, it was April. It was April.
Was it April? Okay.
I was
'Cause
able to
I know
celebrate
it-
my birthday on that server.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. 'Cause I remember it was up when we went to San Diego.
Because we did a long stretch of us not opening the server.
Yeah.
And then we did, and then we had to ban the Ender Dragon. We had a long stretch before Ender Dragon. Then we had the Ender Dragon fight, and then the server died.
Gotcha.
That one too. Yeah, I think that one's probably like A tier. I'd say.
Yeah, it was arson. Yeah, it was fun.
That was like a fun just because it was a new format of like all of us just in Minecraft.
Laws. That one's fine.
Yeah.
I think that one's probably.
Oh
honestly
yeah,
Cars.
the new laws. Yeah, that's right.
I put that one Cars.
Cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
I can
someone
stand with that.
And then us making the perfect road trip. I mean, that was kind of like that wasn't even really.
That
about
was
a
just
road
our
trip.
foreshadowing of the road trip. That was like, what
Yeah.
would we do for a road trip?
We were all in road trip, fucking driving modes. So we were like, okay, sure. It just it made sense in our brains, and it's.
I thought
it's
it was
not like
fine.
it wasn't
Yeah.
bad. It
I'd
was
put
fine.
I'd put it like Bucky's or Cars or some shit.
I also
I like
said
that.
Buc-ee's.
So for the next one where we talk about the vacation, I like how it says part 1 at the beginning when like we actually ended up putting it all in one. Because we talked
did
so
it?
long
Where's it say part 1?
right at the beginning.
Like we say it.
No, like it shows in
Oh,
text.
oh yeah, it just says it right there. All right. Part 1, the only part. I mean, technically it's right. It was
part
it was
two's
part
coming
1.
soon.
Part 1 of 1.
That was a fun one, just to reminisce on all the fun parts. I mean, it was a longer one,
Yeah.
but I mean
Wasn't
that's like
that
that's the typical length of a Joe Rogan podcast, I guess. So we're okay.
Yeah, truly. And I mean, it got 78 views, so like, people love it. I also love the thumbnail how it's Rivers Chroma over Seth's nipple.
There's so many like genuinely like good stories we had to tell from that though. There was like,
Yeah.
I felt like it was fun.
Someone's gonna if we ever get big, someone's gonna look back at that podcast. They're gonna be like, "Remember that time with the glass stickers with the San Diego?" And
I mean, there's a reason we have San Diego.
If anyone ever tells me knowledge that was gained in a podcast, I will punch their fucking thorax out. I swear to God.
thorax. We don't have thoraxes. We're not animal. We're not.
He will
bugs.
give them one, and then he will punch it out.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Worst movie cliches.
Oh, what do we say?
Oh, this one
It's
was
San
at
Diego,
Ethan too.
Seth.
San Diego,
Look
my
at,
bad,
look at
my
the
bad.
S. It says S tier, Seth.
Yeah. Worst movie cliches. That one didn't even have Ethan.
It didn't?
No, guess not.
What a cliche.
My hairline used to be so good. What happened in the year?
That one was kind of hard to look at too, for in a like sense of like
I don't think
if
your
anyone
hairline's
watches
changed that much.
visually.
Yeah.
You're so,
Uh,
you're so sorry. I remember this was one of the big ones that like popped off. I feel like it's plus 100, right?
it's
No, it's
71.
71.
71. Okay. I think in the time it was, but I seen like Bucky's. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was
Honestly,
very
I'd put
fun.
it in cars. I just don't remember anything.
I'd throw it cars.
Okay.
And then we did the cursing game, and I like this one because I got you guys to talk shit about like states and everything, and there was a secret motive the whole time.
That
I
was
thought that was
it
fun.
was
That
very
was
fun. It was very fun. It was a cool twist.
Yeah. It was such a big twist they didn't even know how to brand it.
No,
We had a whole conversation about that.
I think that we made 2 different thumbnails, like 50 titles.
Yeah,
50.
50 titles. We
Exaggerate.
went through our whole.
55 titles, 55.
We had to
descriptions.
fire our whole company, like the whole company. We had to lay
Yeah,
off everyone.
Reagan,
Another.
Aiden, gone.
Well, Reagan got a raise and then he was gone.
And then
Yeah.
which I guess the race doesn't matter.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe.
Um,
And then we got this. I'd put that one. Like B
Arson?
or A. Yeah, Arson's probably good. I like our little gimmick ones. Then there's.
Oh, were we speed dated? That was a gimmick one.
Yeah, I think that one's all right.
I think it's the only one where you're like, okay, we should do an in-person podcast, but we didn't have any room for us. So you're just like, okay, we'll just make it work that way.
Were we
It was
speed
creative.
dated?
It was a creative solution. It was a
was-
little
I
weird.
remember
It was
the carne
funny.
asada burrito I had from Filiberto's.
Dude, it made my room stink so bad, dude. I don't know why. That was
Oh,
awful.
there he goes. Whoosh.
it's an option. We can just leave. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I know even just from my personal experience that there's times where we're just like we got put alone and we're just yapping.
It was really
Fucking yapping about stupid bullshit.
Hey, that Fly Me to the Moon movie I talked about was actually turned out to be pretty good, guys.
Yeah.
I did.
Better than
Oh,
Joker
my
2.
We haven't seen Joker 2 yet, so you can't grade it.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly, we're so desperate.
Well, I wasn't desperate to see Fly Me to the Moon either. I waited a couple weeks.
But you saw that one before
Yeah.
you saw Joker 2.
well, because
relatively.
it was out.
Relatively.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't
Sure,
think Joker 2's
I'll
in
take your
theaters
word for it.
anymore.
It is.
Like the dollar theater.
I was going this weekend with Seth, right, Seth?
Oh really?
I'm just kidding. No, I probably can't tomorrow, but anyways.
I was busy too.
Yeah.
And then we did television pilots.
We're not.
Oh, that one.
We gotta rank these.
Look, we gotta go fast. We're literally only at episode 29, and we've been recording for 40 minutes. We have 20 left.
I'd say that one was Arson or Bucky's.
I hate to be that guy.
I think Bucky.
We can go past an hour if we need to, though, I feel like.
No.
No, I know, but we don't want
No,
to keep
we
the people.
They need their content, but in like a.
Well, yeah, but
timely
this is
manner.
supposed to be us reminiscing. I don't want us to be like, oh, this episode.
Fuck
and,
you.
oh,
We
this-
reminisce for real.
Yeah,
fast.
but like, there's some of these where I'm kind of like,
There's nothing to talk about.
yeah, like the television pilots. I thought that was fun.
Television pilot, dude. I felt bad because I didn't have any time to like prepare beforehand, so I was like kind of just. Like,
I mean,
Mine was
opposite.
just the my old D&D campaign. But if you guys want to see the new one, description.
We were supposed to film that tonight.
gotta plug. Gotta always plug. Or stop plugging.
subscribe.
Dude,
Hey, subscribe.
I have so much prepared for tonight, and I was just like, when I saw the texts, and I just like when Eddie texted me, "Hey man, I know we can't do it tonight, but I don't know if we can do this week." I actually got depressed at work. I was like, my mood was like dampened. I was
Yeah.
like,
I don't think we need to.
Hey, it's our 50th episode, guys. So if we're not at 50 subscribers, this is your fault. What's
is your
wrong
fault.
with you? What's wrong with you guys? You gotta make it.
Explicitly your fault, and I want you to feel bad about it.
And
Make
if
a
you're gonna
second
subscribe
channel.
and it's gonna make 51 subscribers, please unsubscribe. Like we want.
No.
Wait, hold on.
we like all of our
on.
subscribers, buddy.
Harry, you have 1,400 subscribers. How have you not gotten us to 50 yet?
I need to advertise more, honestly.
You do need to advertise.
I've been thinking because
None of us even post videos anymore. It's just you now.
Dude,
You're our cash cow. Come on.
every time I go to make an intro, I always like think, okay, I'm gonna play like Glass Lickers, and I always like forget.
I think you did once. Eddie actually has more videos plugging the Glass Lickers than you do.
Shut up, you.
It's like 2. Television pilots, I think that's like C.
Yeah. Really?
C or B. I'd take B. I don't know. I think
we have some creative ones.
Yeah, that's fair. And then we took a break, and then we came back for season 2.
Woo! Season 2. We're officially on season 2.
And then like season 2.
Again, went for the Glass Licker tournament.
We've been hits.
We've been hits.
Woo.
We've been hits. We have been hits.
I like this one.
I mean, some of our videos have popped up a lot.
Our popcorn reading one.
Basically, yeah, we had a timer. It was a random timer.
This one might be one of my favorites. This one's so funny.
I love this one.
That was a good banger to come back to.
Skills, yeah.
That was a banger to come back to.
Hey, we have Seth Beard and Harry Mustache. We sped through these. I didn't realize when those developed, but and Eddie new house,
They were. I think that was
New
here.
apartment.
new location.
Ball baby there.
Ethan still in void.
I don't know when I got a beard.
Oh yeah, we're almost to the part where I was out of the void.
Bed still not folded and nice and made.
Was it ever?
Nah, that one guy in Harry's YouTube comments is gonna come back and be like, "Dude, make your bed."
I get attacked.
He comes back like fucking Beetlejuice. I meant Pennywise. I said Beetlejuice. Shut up.
Beetlejuice 2 released in this.
I always
podcast
come
happening.
back. You didn't even notice. You didn't even.
I heard the William Afton. I know. The FNAF movie also dropped while we had our podcast out. Isn't that crazy?
No.
No, that's
Came out
stupid.
well before that.
Sorry. I don't know why I figured like
Throw that one San Diego for me, Seth.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
that was
Easily.
a banger to come back to.
And then we got a Quiet Place one. That one's kind of just like the zombie one, low key. I think
and
none of you guys had even seen a Quiet Place, so I was just kind of
I've
like,
I've seen the original Quiet Place. I haven't seen the new one had come out, and that's why you were inspired to do that one.
Yeah. So I think that was probably like
because I think I made jokes about like, oh, make sure not to get your wife pregnant in that situation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's in the first one, guys. If you haven't seen it,
Still good advice. Just don't get your wife pregnant ever.
You guys don't get pregnant.
Never have kids.
Be safe out there.
The human race should just be done, to be honest.
I've been saying that for years.
What? You hate race?
Well, can I be racist if I hate all races?
No. If you treat them all equally bad, then I think that's okay.
Exactly. It's not discrimination if they all suck.
I'm not racist. I'm a hater.
That's the South Park motto, right?
Exactly.
Like offend
everybody.
everyone.
Look, if everybody gets one.
Gets one.
Everybody gets one. And then we got shower thoughts. This one was all right. Personally, honestly, this one was sorry.
We should have developed this one over like a week or two, and like actually like had a bunch of showers, and then wrote them all down.
Okay, we all had to spend 1 week in the shower, and we couldn't come out until we had some good thoughts.
Shittest Mr. Beast video.
I remember me and Seth had to show you.
Just so cold.
Shower for that one.
Hot water.
Why hasn't
the first
Mr.
2
Beast done a
hours.
last to leave the shower, dude? That would be great.
Probably because he'd get like screamed at by like a bunch of fucking environmentalists for like wasting so much water. I thought this one was,
so it gets really
this one was
water.
honestly pretty mid until we got into the straw conversation. And
Straw
then,
conversation still persists to this day.
yeah.
I remember I had like
Let's not get started on
I
the straw
thought I
conversation. will
reflected the
start
morning
talking
after.
again.
And like
And
went
he-
into Harry's room and had this whole like presentation.
And I proved him wrong. He was like, "Fuck," and he walked out. He was angry. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, did you?
This is one
I
of
did
those
have a
ones where I'm
defense
just
for it.
literally in the middle of it. I don't really have a.
I had a defense
Sorry,
for it, and
right.
you weren't happy with it. You didn't agree with the defense enough.
I did not agree with the defense.
Yeah, because you're closed-minded.
In the affirmative, you weren't strong. The affirmative was not strong enough.
Your mind has a hole in it. One hole.
Affirmative suck my penis. I'd say like Bucky's or Cars. I'll lean on Bucky's.
Bucky's.
I think Bucky's just because like that we did.
It
Get,
was really good.
yeah.
It was fun.
And then we got the worst cartoons, like the cartoons that we didn't like. I remember
That
I was
picture-
so tired during this one. I literally fell asleep.
I
during
believe
this
the
podcast.
picture. I think the picture in that thumbnail is the last picture I had before moving out. I think ever of me before I moved out.
Oh,
So
really?
shout out Seth for that.
That's crazy.
Because that was right before we were about to watch Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. I think that one's the I don't.
Podcast itself is but like it's a cool little detail in the picture.
Yeah.
I'd say this one was like Bucky's or Cars.
I'd
Maybe
say
Cars.
Cars.
My clothes was all in a fucking stack in the back. That was weird.
Holy shit! Yeah. What the fuck? That's hilarious. And then we got Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought this one was good. We had a nice little conversation about it.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
movie that we were all hyped about.
I will say, I like not to like toot my own horn here, but my little Photoshop job on me as Deadpool, like, I'm not gonna get over how clean it looks. Both of us just look like it fits so well.
It was really cool.
If you ever wanted to be Deadpool or Wolverine, well, now me and Seth have.
Do I get to be Spider-Man?
Why were you naked, Eddie, for this one? What the fuck?
Because my bit was that we were going to the pool.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and it took me like 5 minutes to figure it out.
took
Never
everybody
complain about Eddie being naked.
Yeah, I've been shirtless on a lot of our podcasts.
Thank
Be
you for
very
that.
happy.
I'm like our Gibby.
It doesn't say there's no Floopy fan cam.
Gibby!
yet, huh?
What?
There's no Floopy fan cam yet of you, even though there's like so many things of you shirtless.
Yeah, my nips are everywhere.
We're just making like a catalog for Fluby right now of which videos to go to where he's shirtless.
Yeah. Honestly, and I think this is when Ethan started to yap a little bit more, because Ethan really went in on this podcast, and I liked it. I think this is probably, I'd say, A tier.
Yeah, I can
So
say
I
that.
started hating him because he.
The hope of me leaving my house, I think, filled me with the determination to talk more, and I can actually be audible and talk more without having to worry about someone coming into my room being like, "What are you talking about?"
And you know what? That brings us to our sponsor today's episode. No one.
Doors
What?
with locks.
Type shit. This
Doors
next
without
episode
locks.
is another
Doors
evolution
without locks.
Fuck doors without locks.
of the Glass Lickers. This
We
is
hate
our
doors without
Olympic
locks.
talks, and this is the first podcast we recorded where I moved out.
Yeah. There you go. I thought this one was.
It was fun.
Actually, I don't really remember
Me
this
and
one
Harry
very
were fucking obsessed with the Olympics when this got made.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I know. I think what didn't like after this one we went to like Denny's or some shit.
That's right, we went to IHOP.
Oh yeah,
That was fun. That was
We got
so
our
fun.
fucking 3 a.m. chocolate milks.
That hit so different.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
I'd say like Bucky's. I don't know, because like we had the fun little like conversations like, is it scripted or rigged or whatever?
Yeah.
for Olympics, and which Olympic like sport do you think you could like get a gold medal in or like it
Right.
was a little fun.
Yeah. That one's alright. And then we got our things tier list. This that we have yet to continue, but that one's alright.
This
I don't
was
know.
fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
It was so goofy.
ridiculous.
It was
Yeah, it's
just
ridiculous.
it was peak Glass Liquor chaos.
But then we
Hey,
like still
cool.
argued about the goofiness.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Acorns on top.
I miss how
Oh,
big
A
your
tier should have
beard
been
was.
acorns. Fuck. God damn
Change
it.
it now. Just change it now.
But we're so far.
Arsonist acorns. Put arsonist acorns.
Seth, your beard used to be so thick. Oh,
And
I
then
love
something
it.
happened, huh?
yeah, Bluey paid him to shave it.
Haven't I had like the same amount of growth?
No.
Since
not
then?
You're not there. You're not there yet.
Not there yet. All right, we'll
It
get
was
there.
so thick, dude. And dark.
He thought you were really thick too.
Anyways. Huh. And then we have what YouTubers inspired us. I think this one's another really good look into like we actually like give the audience some lore and everything. Because that's always been something I've wanted to do on my channel, but like I just don't think anyone would want to watch a video of me just yapping about like. And it was interesting to learn, especially Ethan's 52 usernames, and you know,
Oh shit! Did we even? Sorry, I blanked. Did we even rank the last one?
I think A, right? A for Acorn.
A for
Sounds good.
Sorry, go on.
I don't know. I like this one. I think this is another A tier one.
It was fun. It was fun.
I don't have any harsh opinions.
I like them though a little bit. It's a little dark, but good.
And then we do conspiracy theories. This one's all right. I don't know. What I really notice here is I think pretty much from this Olympics one on, we had some real like bangers view wise. This is not one of them,
Yeah.
but
I'd say this one is like Bucky's.
yeah.
It was pretty.
Because like
yeah,
I
it was
mean,
pretty
it's always fun to talk about conspiracy.
I love
Yeah.
conspiracy theories.
Especially with one of our members' obvious connection to one of them.
So then, should
a
you
nice-
wear
For our
sock-
audio,
should you-
What a
for our
nice-
audio listeners, we can see Harry's face.
Should you
turn
wear
into
socks
I
to
shit
bed,
myself.
guys? Is that a?
Was that a knife?
Is the pajamas one, guys? There's a pajama. Ooh, everyone, like I had Shrek, dude. We had the Shrek bit.
I think this one's honestly S tier. I think this was a really good podcast, and
I think this is my new favorite one. I'm pretty sure.
I've talked to a lot. We got Tile from this one. Tile is so good. Oh, that's one of my favorite stories.
Wait, Tile. Tile could have been F tier.
Send it to the
It's
tile.
not alliteration, but still
Yeah,
fun.
it doesn't really work. I like this one a lot.
That is an all-timer, to be completely fair.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun little bit. We were all in our bed. We were on our little PJs.
We need to do more bedtime podcasts. Low key, I'd love to just get cozy again.
No.
I still want to do a podcast where we're just sleeping the entire time. It's just us.
That's all it is.
I know how easy that would be for me because
I jerk off in my sleep, guys. That would be embarrassing.
No, I would say like I would fall asleep entirely and I wouldn't be able to hit the stop record button.
Well, yeah.
Let's set a timer.
I would sleep through it.
I don't know if there's a way to set your recording to a certain time. That'd be interesting.
True.
Set up an auto clicker type deal.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that one's really good. This is our most viewed video ever, most viewed podcast as well. Where we're talking about goats.
Videos and yeah.
Yeah. And I think I mean I thought this one was pretty fun. I did kind of feel bad because we kind of railed on Ethan the whole time.
Oh, you guys do that all the time, but that's okay.
Especially about his basketball goat. Ethan, show him the thing.
Yep, let me grab it.
Show him the thing that I got that's relevant to this. But I thought this was pretty good. I thought we did have a good conversation about goats. Yeah, I'd say arson.
Acorn, sorry. Arson and acorn.
Arsecorn.
Arsecorn.
Hell yeah. Did you ever wear it?
Yeah.
I wore it when I watched the game with my dad the other day.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's cute.
What
Okay,
did
I'll
he
let those
say to it?
He's like, he's not on the team anymore, right? I'm like, Dad, it's about when he was on the team, okay?
The time we had, not the time lost.
Okay.
Dad, shut the fuck up.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Because that's what I was trying to think of. And then we made bingo cards. That's right.
Yeah, the one where we were like, yeah.
That's where the Joker bit came from.
And we got a lot of views on this one. I'm pretty sure it's because we put the Hawk 2 in the fucking title.
In thumbnail.
We're marketing geniuses. What can we say?
I hate her and no one noticed. She's right there.
Oh my god, she totally is.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty good. That's impressive.
I took a lot of pride in it.
That's
It's so small. It's like hard to
yeah,
see.
and it's like blurred out and everything. Damn, Seth really got good at Photoshop.
I think this is. I know we have a lot of arsons, but I think this is like arson too.
Yeah, this one was pretty
That was
fun.
my
I like this little idea. And then we got another like three triple digits in a row. Honestly, if this Spider-Man one, if our little if our personality test one picks up, we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 views.
Damn.
That's
Wow.
great. That'd be crazy. But I thought this one was pretty good. I think it was, I think it's just fun. Like the Never Hell Ever. It's just a fun little
other.
game. Yeah.
Learn to lose.
It led to one of my favorite moments of all time of never have ever been a bitch. Seth, put your finger
That's
down.
that's a really good clip. That's a really good clip.
Oh, it's iconic.
Oh fuck!
We got tile for me and put your finger down for Seth.
I don't know. Would it be S tier?
I kind of want to.
You could go.
Yeah.
You could go.
I'd say Acorn personally, even though the clip is fun, I just can't remember too much outside of that.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I remember Harry and Seth trying to like get on me for like stealing oxygen or whatever the fuck they
Yeah.
trying to convince me that I'm
still in my ass.
stealing. The personality test one, I thought that one was pretty fun. That went into a realm.
That one.
That one like really like we really took that one into like a realm that I didn't see.
That one's San Diego for me because even after the podcast, we were still talking about it and like looking at stuff.
This one's San Diego.
If it weren't for the time constraint, we would have kept going.
I think it just kind of turned into Florida Man towards the end, where it was just like we were just like, oh, but this one, oh, we're like this one, oh, we're like,
again, just like
that's true. But I do think there was a point where we were actually like talking about like there's like I think the bookends of it are a little rough, but I think the meat of it is actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
And like it's another one where you actually get a glimpse into the person.
Quite well, actually, this time.
Like how I'm Barack Obama and All Might.
I don't know if I put San Diego.
And how I'm the first user of One for All.
That could be taken in two meanings now with what you said, but I don't know. I'm gonna talk about it.
Barack Obama is All Might. Confirmed.
Barack Obama is my number one superhero.
I personally would want to just put in Acorns, I think.
For me, it's Toby Fox.
That's not two.
Okay.
I think Acorns, yeah, Acorns. Okay. And then we get to the crime tier list. I thought this one was pretty fun, but it was also kind of like we got to so many of these. We were like,
we didn't know exactly how to like. We can't make fucking jokes
really
about
tiptoe around these
domestic
like
abuse. No, it's terrible.
But we did because we don't care.
Yeah.
What?
Not about no. Wait, hold on.
If you commit a crime, we don't care. That's okay.
Oh wait, no, we can't. I can't.
You said that.
I can't.
I didn't set you
I
up
didn't
for
say
you
that.
just said it. You just said it.
He just said it. What do you mean? I said it. He said it.
Who
Your Honor,
said
it was him. It was him.
It was him. He orchestrated it.
I actually quite enjoy these.
If you committed a crime, we forgive you.
Good job. No, stop. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to have to edit this out for future career purposes. God damn it. I think this one, like, I think it's like B, probably.
Wait, it has to go to arson, though.
It might have to go in arson. Nah, I think
it was a funner tier list.
I think it was fun, but also, like, low-key, we did kind of, like, I've seen a lot of other people do this, too. And that's what I kind of like is our more, original ideas. I do feel like I've seen people tier list crimes.
Well, a lot of people did Would You Rather, too, and you let that go into A, so...
It's fair.
I'm not too...
I think A is fine. Honestly, I more.
Well, now I want B.
I want to be at your funeral when you're dead.
The very best. Like no one ever was.
Don't want to live as long as you because like it's like
is my
not here for a long time, but a good time.
Is my cause. I will
Okay,
travel across the left.
Hey Ethan, are those Jesus or something?
Can we both not attend
It's
Ethan's
Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
I actually will go. I just want to see what happens.
Gotta
I think
catch
have like a light show pre-planned. That'd be crazy.
At his funeral?
Yes.
Toby Fox is gonna come to his funeral.
I will revive myself from the dead.
What's the best superpower?
What was really funny about that, Ethan, was that your screen lagged, and I said that, and then you were just right here.
It was awesome.
It was really funny. Best superpower, I thought that one was pretty fun. I wish we had more time for it. That's one of those ones where I was like, I wish that we could have all got a drawing and everything for it. That would have been really cool.
True.
The producers just rushed us.
Yeah. But it was a good idea. Like, I thought we had a fun conversation about it. And we like took it into the good realms. I also really like the thumbnail for this of Harry like mogging next to All Might. So
I'd say either arson or S tier.
Closest we've gotten to a My Hero podcast.
We have so many arsons.
I think we do have a lot of arsons, but
I feel like Eddie, if you added up all the clips of us talking about My Hero, it could.
Yeah, but I
My Hero
want to have one congruent conversation about it. I'd say B, just because I feel
Dobby is one of the best written characters. Let's start.
No, it's too late.
What? We have like 10 minutes left. What are you talking about? Oh,
Not
we
even.
disagree with
I think
overtime.
I think this is B. Why is our first one at the end again?
I agree with B personally.
It's so good we gotta rate it twice. I don't know.
What's that one? Then we got the one-word stories. I thought they were fun.
I had a lot of fun. I think you got a little like disturbed with us with how we took some of them, but I had
I believe
fun.
that was a bit. We call those bits.
Yeah, I
don't
think
think he
personally
actually
I was
was mad.
frustrated. I was frustrated. I will admit I was a little frustrated with it, but it was kind of because I felt like I didn't get as much of a chance to put in like actual story things because every time I'd get fucking forced into putting and or the or but or some shit because
Guys,
crap Seth
and you
said.
said but.
You just said but.
I said but.
Okay, well, at least
It was a fun concept too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely one that I want to do again.
True.
There are some concepts in here that I'd love to revisit.
So what are we looking at here?
I don't know.
I kind of like unicorn, but
Sure, we'll put it there.
I kind of like. I
think
like
we
it
could
in
execute
for
it
the
better in
same
the
reason.
future.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like we did a good. It was good, but it could have been better. No, B.
Right.
B.
I'll be okay.
Like the superhero one. Then we got the Halloween one, and I love this one just because of the entire Bucky bit. That shit had me rolling.
That was a good
I
bit.
thought that was so
Yeah.
funny.
It was really good.
It's also where I soft launched the podcast, the D&D podcast.
It's true. I really wish Bucky could make an appearance for our 1-year anniversary.
Gee, me too. Too bad.
I think it's like it's in the closet calling to him like the Green Goblin.
Dude, can we wait one more episode till it's like 1 or 2 more episodes till I'm 20 till Bucky's 21 so then he can be
Fucking beer. Just drinking heavily.
And me and Seth are just there like,
Oh, Harry, that's what we have to do. Okay, so
We'll interview Bucky. We'll interview
the first
Bucky.
podcast after I turn 21, I'm going to be sloshed the entire thing. And then it's going to be your turn.
Bucky's turn.
Or Bucky's turn. And then you're
Alright.
just going to have to deal with this.
Okay.
I don't know, yeah. I think honestly that one could be A or S tier to me.
Let's put it S here.
I won't put it yet.
It was
I won't
fun.
put it S.
Yeah, I thought we had a. We didn't really talk about Halloween the entire time, to be completely honest.
Nope.
But like honestly, like
That's
it,
the classic or classic. Not getting up.
but that means the conversation was really good. Like when you can't even get on track, then yeah. And then we have the Would You Rather. I thought that one was
They're solid.
It was good.
Fine.
It was good.
those are fun.
It sparked good conversation like Would You Rather's always do.
The
Yeah.
kids one I thought was an interesting one, sure. Or the
Yeah, how
kill
many
everyone
kids-
and
like Would You
kill,
Rather
kill
have, like,
someone
kids
and have
in
no
your
one know,
basement?
or like
To
don't
be
kill
hated,
someone and
be
have everyone
alone.
think you did. That was a fun conversation.
yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I
I
think-
would say arson, but
I would hit
Maybe more of Bucky's. Maybe more.
I lean Bucky's too. And then
no.
now we got episode 49, and is where we rated YouTuber products. I thought the conversation was pretty good in this one. I think like in terms of like honestly in terms of like normal podcast episodes, it's probably like one of our like more like standard like this is something I could see like I don't even know what Charlie's podcast is called or was called.
The official podcast.
Yeah, that's something like I feel like they would talk about.
Only
Yeah.
Seth would know.
it's really funny. We upload
every-
this one the same time as Moist Critical talked about YouTuber products and Ludwig talked about.
And we all released a video on
It
the
was like-
same day. It was
We're
crazy.
influencers.
We're
What can we say?
We keep up on these trends. We know, of course.
Yeah, we're in Silicon Valley getting
we actually
this
we got invited into the influencer group chat where it's they actually like tell us what topics like talk about.
What,
But not
wait,
that
what
kind
of group
subsection
chat,
of the
the
group
good
chat
one.
did you guys get?
I
Guys,
got-
I was in a group chat with Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Dream, Mr. Beast. Guys,
Wait,
like-
I thought I got invited to the Diddy party.
2016 PewDiePie,
PewDiePie.
like from the
PewDiePie.
bridge,
Yeah, so wait, so mine
didn't
was
get-
mine was
I didn't-
Markiplier, Ludwig, Moist.
I didn't get a
Damn.
group chat. I'm just.
Did I get a weird
I'm
one?
just have
Brett and Link.
Chris Pratt calling me slurs.
I got
DMs,
Shay.
so.
I got Shay TV, who's an Undertale YouTuber. I got Jacksepticeye.
I was in a solo group
From
chat
YouTube?
with it was like personal DM, just me 1-on-1 with Susan, and that was kind of awkward because
Susan?
She doesn't run things anymore. She's old news.
Yeah.
Well, she's also dead, so It's just
Yeah.
Oh my
me.
god, right. Holy shit, I forgot.
It's
Yeah,
just me
wow,
and that
Seth.
DM, it's just me and that DM now.
I
Wow, you
forgot.
just called her old news because she's dead. What's wrong with you, Seth?
So on 1 year of the Glass Slickers, we decided to get canceled. Well, Seth decided to get canceled.
Look,
Yeah, the rest of us
rest,
will
in,
move on.
Sorry.
rest in peace, Susan.
We're taking auditions for
R.I.P.
new
Susan.
Seth.
But that doesn't mean she knew how to run YouTube well. Just that's been Glass Slickers.
What did we say for this one?
I don't know.
It was a fun one. I'd say
I
fun.
think A.
Maybe yeah. It was a very solid guy. And
There we
that's it. All
But now we have to rank
One.
this episode.
a very important
Funyuns.
detail, Mr. Eddie. Wrong one. There we go.
When'd you get that to?
Oh
Shut
my gosh!
Wait, so you already made the thumbnail?
Holy shit!
That's insane. This one sucks.
Please,
F tier.
please post that as the actual thumbnail.
No,
Fuck
please
no.
don't.
It's terrible.
No.
It's really funny if you.
We have
you.
standards.
It's fine. It's our anniversary episode. This is what you
Been here.
that thing. No,
It
We
would
were
be
just
so
talking about
awesome.
how good we are at thumbnails now.
I just sell to a screenshot. I'm like, all right, well, that's it.
All
Do we-
right.
Do we want to talk about like our other videos at all, really quick?
We
Uh,
could
yeah,
You
do
did say
that
this was
another
gonna be a
time,
longer
maybe.
one. I feel like it was a longer one. This one, like no matter what.
Dude,
I don't know, I
stop
feel like it'd be
crying-
fun.
Stop crying in my ear, dude.
Harry, Harry.
I don't know. I'm
I
just
don't
here
know.
For a good time, guys. We could talk about it some other time when, like, we can actually like kind of format.
Yeah.
what we're gonna,
Yeah, that's
our
yeah, like
thoughts.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to do more.
Maybe after we release another
Video.
one or something. Yeah, because I know we got a couple maybe in the works. Not to
Yeah.
to anything,
Not
but
a spoil. Not a spoil.
yeah.
So, anyways, here are the exact plots of the videos and
What
important story beats that you need to watch.
Harry.
Stop
hates-
doing that.
Harry
Ha-
hates.
Happy 1
Harry.
year, Eddie and Seth
Harry hates.
Happy-
and me.
Yeah. And I'm so excited to go into this new year. One less.
Let's lick some more glass.
We have to eliminate
All
someone
four
every
of
year.
us.
Like it's like fucking like
Like
what
Love
is it?
Island.
Total Drama
like a
Island.
Survivor. Yeah.
What
We all just said
happens
3 different
before?
things.
So I vote Seth.
It's over.
I vote Ethan.
That's for this year.
Your 3 is gonna be a lonely. It's gonna be a lonely year for one of us.
It could just turn into video essays. if
I
you're
vote
lame enough.
myself. Tired of
Voters
this.
not want to be
kinda
a part
have-
of a
I
sinking
kinda have to
shit.
vote.
I
Harry
think
here, or get
I think
filibustered.
everyone got one vote. Yeah, so no more podcast.
No, we all have to
No
stay.
more
We're all
podcasts.
forced to stay. But you know what that means? That means we'll see you guys next week.
Hey,
Hey.
Would this be the 3rd season? Should we
Thanks
make this the 3rd season?
Thanks for
Well,
sticking around, guys.
Next season's the 3rd season. Well, this.
Well, yeah, but like,
this
should this be the end of the 2nd season?
And,
should this-
Shit.
We'll
And
figure
then we
it out
take
later.
do we
We'll
take
figure-
like a break now or?
Too many legit.
Guys,
Wait, do we need to leave it on
what's
like
happening to us?
a cliffhanger
We're
or
fading
something?
away.
Oh my god! Is that? Well, it can't be! It's. Bye!